I'm gonna eat because all I've had all day was like protein shakes, and it's now 5:45. This chain goes with the look, but it's the biggest costume jewelry chain I've had. But I don't want to say they turned out terrible because the face is giving. Hey vlog, it is Sunday, October 8th, 9th, don't quote me on a date. 9th. I am at Marcia's apartment. She got me a cupcake. It looked like the flavor she liked.
They didn't have your flavor, man.
All right.
They had to go with something.
I hope she don't think she's not about to be on this. Oh, this is not the angle for me. Look how this way sitting. Look crazy. It is now Monday, October 11th. I'm pulling up at Target. I gotta do Insta pickup, need pads. I started to tell you guys a story in the car, but I realized I needed to have context. In order to do that, I need to be able to read everything off verbatim. So I'm gonna wait till I get back home. I gotta take pictures for Instagram too, so I'm gonna wait till I get back home and I'm doing that to film. I don't wanna say this a rant, but y'all gonna hear it. I gotta get into it. Stay tuned. My order. I'm leaving Target. I forgot to do this. Make sure you guys support We Capital. My financial advisor, also my cousin. Alright, hey vlog. It is now Tuesday, October 12th. I left you guys in my car. I couldn't get it together, so I didn't take any pictures last night or film the video that I need to film for tomorrow. So I'm gonna be doing that tonight. It is literally like almost 7 o'clock at night, and I haven't eaten anything all day. This morning I was supposed to work out, didn't work out. I wasn't on phone yesterday, which is why I didn't film. So today we're gonna be making fry bake and okra. I already have my flour kneaded up. So what's in the flour is flour, baking powder, yeast, a little bit of salt, a little bit of sugar. I didn't show you guys how I knead that up. I do the same thing when I'm making bread because I let it rise for a bit so that the bake is nice and fluffy. I can make perfect bake, as you can see, but the ones that are imperfect, that's got character. So I made these just to be aesthetically pleasing for the video, but these are the ones I like. The ripples, crispy, soft, the right amount of everything. Alright, so now it's time to make the okra. Alright, I gotta cut it up. So I'm gonna do that, but I have my garlic and I have onion, and then I have 2 packs of okra. Now the best way to buy okra is the smaller the better, because the big ones are hard and they won't cut properly, nor will they taste properly. And then I also have tomatoes. Now since the pack of the okra is bigger, I'm gonna use 2 tomatoes. So I'm gonna get everything prepped and I'm gonna show you guys what I do. So that's the garlic and the onion. I'm gonna put it in the pot. And you wanna let it cook. The fire is too hot. I've had the oil heating up for a few minutes. Then I have the tomatoes. So as I'm waiting for the tomato to cook down, how you can tell your okra is fresh if you break it like this and it snaps easy, it's fresh. That one snapped kind of hard, but just so you can see. And then you cut it off, and I'm just gonna slice it and then put it in the pot and let it cook for about 15-20 minutes. Alright, so my okra is all cut up. I'm gonna add it to the tomatoes that's been cooking for about 5-10 minutes, and then let that cook for 15, give or take, depending on how it looks. I may also add a little bit more oil. I like the little oil sauce, especially with the bake. It's nice for dipping. You guys will see what I mean when I show you the finished plate, but I'm gonna let this cook. And then I'm gonna add the only 2 seasonings I use, which is, come on, focus, Italian seasoning and steak rub. Add a little more oil. And then I put generous amount of Italian seasoning. Alright, so it's done. I don't know if you guys can see. Try to get it close so you guys can see like the oil sauce. I'm put on the plate so you guys can see, but it cooked for about 15 minutes. I put the lid on so that it could steam. And I would say a moment from our sponsors, but she, me, her. Me, she, her. You know what I mean. It's a sponsor, but this is what it looks like. I'm not trying for the oil to drip. It's so good. So, taste is king. And I know my bake don't look, I don't say like aesthetically pleasing, but like it's not like perfect. I don't like it perfect because, I don't know, it just don't taste the same. Like, it tastes better when some pieces are hard, some pieces are soft. Caribbean people, if you've tried it, or anybody if you've tried it, tap in, but you use your hands to eat this. Well, that's what I do. So, and it's hot. You guys can see the steam coming off. This is it. I'm gonna have some more. I'm gonna finish this. But it's really good. If you guys try it, comment down below. Let me know if you like it. Alright. So let me zoom out. Can I zoom out? Well, that says, oh, this is gonna get. So I just got done taking pictures off Instagram. If you guys are following me on there, then you would have gotten a sneak peek of what these pictures look like, because by the time this video goes up, they would have already been up for a few days. So make sure you guys are already make sure you guys are supporting me on Instagram. But in my earlier in the vlog, I mentioned to you guys, hey, you know, I'm going to Target. I started to tell the story in the car, but I was like, you know what, let me just wait until I got these receipts. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to post them up on the screen, but I just wanted to be able to read them for you guys a little bit more verbatim. So this company that I follow, they started following me and I started following them, right? We no longer follow each other, so you guys won't be able to find out who it is. Because I want to keep a little bit of anonymity. So if I post a message on the screen, obviously I'm going to block out who the message is from. But I say all that to say, so they posted in their story like, hey, you know, we're looking for brand ambassadors. You purchase the wig at cost, and you know, and then you do reviews. So then I agreed to it, and then I spoke to my team and they're like, what are you doing? Like, you're selling yourself really, really short. And I sat and I thought about it, and then obviously you guys know I'm revamping my channel, so I'm not really going to be doing like dedicated videos unless I'm being paid to do dedicated videos, outside of me just wanting to do it to want to do it, which is going to be a little bit less. Like if I'm doing like an update, speaking of which, I got to show you guys this wig before I finish wrapping this portion up, but this portion is going to be a little bit long, so you might want to get like a drink, something, some chips. Y'all know when I come with the receipts, I come with the receipts. So needless to say, right, I just backed out of the chat. I agreed to it, paid for the wig, and then their terms were just pretty much like they're using me all over the place. And I know obviously in business there's an exchange, but I feel as though I got nothing out of this exchange. So I'm spending my money. I'm making content, which is easy to make, but so much work to edit. And then you guys are using me again to promote your product, because anybody who knows, I mean, if you come to me for a review, I'm going to give it to you as it is. Doesn't matter how I get the wig, hair, whatever it is. I'm going to give it to you guys straight as it is. So anywho, so I pretty much messaged him. I was like, due to unforeseen personal reasons, I will not be able to fulfill our agreement. Since I have not yet received the wig, is it possible that I can cancel the order as well as our agreement with a full refund? They said, hi, Kim, I completely understand and I respect your choice. Can I ask why, please? And I was a little perturbed by that because it is personal. As you guys, a little bit of a backstory, you guys heard me mention, like, you know, back in like July, like as soon as July began, I've been in the funk. And I'm just not happy with where the growth of my channel is. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not happy with the people that support me, because I know you guys rock for me and I really appreciate it. But I feel as though I've stunted my own growth, and that mentally just got to me. I don't feel as though I need to go into more reasons. If I say it's personal, it's personal. At the end of the day, I don't know you, so I'm not going to tell you, hey, you know, this is going on with me, that's going on with me. Like, I feel as though like you're trying to still sell me on reviewing your product. So I said, thank you for understanding. Unfortunately, there are parts of my personal life I keep private. Just know it's something just know that it's something that I've been going through for months now, and unfortunately it's starting to affect me personally and professionally. And that's accurate. So if you guys, sorry, I'm giving a little commentary here, but if you guys go back in my videos, I've mentioned to you guys I've been in the funk for a really long time, and this just kind of solidified, like, not necessarily like I need to shift gears, because on my channel I've done vlogs, I've done just about everything, so I'm not changing who I am. I'm always going to do hair, because hair for me is a staple. Like, it completes the look. Like, this hair had to go with the outfits that I wore today for pictures, so hair is always going to be a staple for me. But I just need to shift my focus. Anywho, they're like, I understand and I wish you nothing but the best. Don't worry, I'll make sure that you get a full refund. It's a process, but I will follow it until you get it and keep you posted. Have a beautiful day. I said thank you, and I apologize for the inconvenience that this may have caused you also. And that was September 25th, right? So I get it, you know, things take time, and I'm a very patient person, as you guys have seen me here be patient with companies for months on end. So patience is something that I have an abundance of. However, I think especially when you're in business, it's a good practice to keep me in the loop as to where you're at with the process. So 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, 13 days, because one day shy of 2 weeks had gone by, and I messaged him. I said, and this is on Instagram DM, I said, good day, do we have a timeline for my refund? Hi, Kim. And I said, hello. I've checked, I just checked for you now, and for some reason it appears in our system that it does not allow a refund to be made. In your system, it says it does not allow a refund to be made, right? So this is where things change. Anyone knows, if you're dealing with, you know, financial institutions, I thought it was 7 to 10 days, and I had to look it up before I responded, because I always like to make sure that I'm accurate. It's actually 7 days is what the standard time is for and a merchant to give you your money back and for it to be processed for you to have received it. So they sent me a picture, and I'm probably going to include receipts, because I feel as though, like, and I try to understand, because I know, you know, systems, I work in a place where sometimes we have a lot of system issues, so I get it. But this is the part where I feel like you played in my face, and this really, like, when I say really bothers me, I mean it really bothers me. So they send me a picture, and then they proceed to say, like, I guess to show me that it's an issue in their system, but don't worry, I'll continue to follow this case and make sure you get a full refund. All right, no problem. If that's your response, so then my response is I can put in a dispute on my end and it can be refunded that way. Because if you're having issues with your system, no problem. You know, I know, again, because I work in a place where there are system issues, sometimes you can't get past that. But if I put in a dispute with my merchant, like my financial institution, and they pull the funds, where's the problem? Where's the problem? So then this is where, like, this is where things change. So they're like, oh, no need to open the dispute. I message my manager right now. So I'm like, okay. It isn't. The next question is just like, all right, so this just proved to me that you guys are playing in my face, and it probably worked out for the best that I backed out of this deal, because I don't need to be working with anybody who's going to treat me, let alone anyone who supports me that might purchase from you like this. They said, is it important to you that it happens today, or can it wait? So is it your system, or are you just purposely making me wait to get my money back? You guys sent me the invoice and I sent you your money like that. But can it wait? Wait, what? Wait, this don't make no sense. So is your system not working, or are you... I don't get it. Anywho, so I responded and I said, I'm a patient person. However, it's been almost 2 weeks that my funds have been held, and I haven't received any updates as to where we are in the process. So yes, I'd like my money back today, please. as most establishments take 7 days for you to receive your money, and it's been twice as long since I've heard anything from you. Now, I was gonna say, like, I'm a patient person, I don't mind waiting because I understand systems, but for the fact that you sat there and asked me if it can happen today means it can happen today, like, you're playing with me. So then they say, you're absolutely right, you should have received a refund a long time ago. And the truth is that we make refunds in much less than 7 days. For some reason, we had a glitch in our system, as I showed you. Let me call my manager right now. If you are sticking to the word that you said you're going to follow this until I get my money back, then prior to me reaching out to you, you should have known that there was a glitch in your system and you should have reached out to me. Y'all can comment down below if anything about that doesn't make any sense to you guys, and maybe I'm just tripping. So I was like, okay, thank you. So then they're like, okay, I did everything for you, that it will be indeed okay, I did everything for you, that it will indeed be as quickly as possible. The refund has been issued in full, please check. So that was at 3:45 in the afternoon. When I reached out to them, it was 3:26. So it took you guys not even 15 minutes to process the refund that you were asking me about earlier in our conversation. Like, oh, well, hey, can it wait? Does it have to be right now? Like, what? And I try to be nice, understanding, and very patient. But I just really feel that that was a bunch of BS. Like, it wasn't necessary. Like, you know, the approach should have been like, you know, when I reached out to you, oh, well, here, there's a glitch. My apologies. Let me see if I can get it processed right away. Not, can you wait? Can you wait? When I sent you guys my money, were you waiting then? Anywho, like I said, everything happens for a reason. And it worked out that I didn't work with them, because I feel like that left a bad taste in my mouth. And again, I'm not gonna pitch something that I don't believe in, I don't stand by. And I always tell you guys, customer service means a lot to me, and they were very pleasant, very kind. So the mannerisms that I got weren't bad. However, don't ask me to wait for my money and then send me a picture of the issue, but then not even 10 minutes later I get my money back. It doesn't sit well with me. So glad that worked out the way it worked out. But on to what I had to tell you guys about this wig. So you guys know, obviously, I'm a wig girl, and I'm gonna bring my other wig on here just so you guys can see. And I was watching a video on Instagram. You guys know I live on Instagram, right? And you guys know I always put my clips, not my clips, my elastic band. Because glueless is my life. So I always put my elastic bands more towards like the back of the wig. But I was watching this video, right? Don't laugh at these braids. The braids are fresh, but you all know the long nail life. The braids don't be looking fresh. Anywho, and I saw this video of this girl, and she had her elastic band attached to where the closure was. So I have frontal wigs and closure wigs, so obviously this only works for a closure wig. And I was like, okay, let me try that. The elastic band on this wig had been worn anyway, and it constantly shifts. Now, an elastic band, no matter where I place it, it helps, but this pulls it together so much better than where I was placing it. So if you guys wear closure wigs, put your elastic band where the closure is. It makes a huge, I mean, like, you guys probably thought that wig was glued down. I mean, you probably thought all my wigs were glued down, but, you know, I just figured I would drop that gem since I found it and I tried it and it works. I will come back to you guys probably when I'm working out. This vlog is gonna be a short one because, like I said, yesterday I was supposed to film me taking pictures, and today I was supposed to work out, none of which happened yesterday or today because I was in a funk again. So definitely wasn't lying about that when I told them, like, you know, for personal reasons. And if you guys have been on my channel, you know the reason why. I just don't talk about it because, you know, it's the Black Caribbean thing to do. You don't really talk about your problems or talk about what's troubling you. But, you know, it's always there. Hey vlog, it is now Thursday. Oh, my watch ain't even on. I don't even know where my phone is at. It's Thursday, October 12th? Yes, Thursday, October 12th. And I'm just going to be unboxing some stuff. I picked up some things from Amazon. I think what I ordered came in. What is this? I ordered this a while ago. So I ordered gel polish in white, because I do want to get into doing more like French and more hand painted designs. So I picked that up from Amazon. The brand that I get is the Beatles. They're pretty cost effective. Their colors are nice. They don't chip or anything like that unless I do improper application. And then I also wanted to get into doing like I think it's like that, like you brush on the powder and it's like it changes. It's like the, y'all know, I don't know what it's called, but I don't know. I got it from Amazon. It was like $10. It was $10. The other reason why I'm filming some unboxing stuff here is I picked up some stuff from Macy's. Pretty soon we're going to be heading into my bathroom. You guys have seen my bathroom when I would be like coloring hair. And not to say like I've been bored. My bathroom has been the same colors for years. It's always been like purple, because blue's my favorite color, but blue literally when you put it in a room makes you feel blue. So I don't do blue in a room. And then I eventually went to like purple and gray, but now I'm like at this point where I feel like it's too gloomy. So I picked up a couple different shower curtains. From, ooh, this one's already open, from Macy's, and like and I'm so scared of these colors because one, I color hair, so which means whenever I have to do any hair coloring, I have to move these out of the way. With those colors, it was always like, hey, you know, it's not going to show anything, and if I drop something on it, you wouldn't see it, but with these colors, you would. So I picked up a couple different ones because I wasn't sure what I was going to like. Now, I do like this color a little bit more, but this one's half the price. So we gotta see. So I picked up those, and then I also picked up a bunch of shower curtains, because you know when you buy stuff online you can't really tell like, hey, you know, this is what it looks like online, that's what it looks like online. So I picked up a bunch of different things. Obviously some of it has to go back because I can only put up one shower curtain at a time. So, and then I also still need like rugs. So I don't know. Well, I'm gonna show you guys. I really like this cream color. But it's like $50 something. I don't think I've ever paid that much money. This was 20 something, and it's more of like, I don't know, it's still brighter than I have in that space, but I don't know, the color's not really doing it for me. And then I picked up, oh, this looks ugly. This one was $18. This is white. I don't know how I feel about it. It looks like a towel. I'm going to open it up so we can take a look at it together. I'm not going to open it up all the way because if you guys have ever unpackaged any of these things, it's like the hardest thing to get back in when you put it. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't know if you guys can see properly, hopefully. Like how sometimes the lighting doesn't do it any justice, but I could already tell I'm not going to like this. This literally looks like a towel. So it is Wednesday, October 12th. I got more filming to do tonight. I don't want to say this was impromptu because I got to work out, and I was going to film working out anyway. So I dropped my car off at the mechanic yesterday, and I mentioned to you guys in the little story time that I gave you about the vlog, or maybe in the video that's going up today. Make sure you guys are tapped in, right? That I fell asleep. So when they called me about the car that could have been done yesterday, I was deep in sleep. So I gotta go pick it up. And since I was gonna walk today anyway for my cardio for my workout, I was like, rather than have someone take me, I'm just gonna walk to go get my car. And the reason I'm not running on the treadmill is because the Nike sneakers that you guys saw me bought last year, they're less than a year old. I thought they were older, but a few months into wearing them, the toe portion started to hurt my toe. And then all of a sudden, out the blue, I got like a fungus, and I'm like, yo, there's no reason for me to have fungus. Like, I don't go get pedicures because I've had issues with stuff like that before. So why am I getting this fungus? And it clicked in my head, like, maybe it's because the shoe started hurting my toe. Like, you know what? It's less than a year old. They have 2-year warranty where you can send it back. So I sent it back. So right now, I am in, I probably wasn't a good angle. And I tried running on a treadmill with it last week. And ooh, it's a doozy. You feel everything. I feel big, heavy, and like I'm about to break the treadmill. I just returned the Chanel Beiges. I was really fighting with myself to return it, but it just didn't make any sense. I don't want to buy 2 shades just to have one match me. And the one that did match me just defeats the purpose because I wanted it to not look like foundation, and it definitely looked like foundation. So that's it. Oh, all right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thanks.
I wish I would redecorate my thing.
Alright, so the selection online was definitely a lot better. Oh, I don't like these. I actually do like this a lot. I like this a lot. I feel like I saw the rug that I got online here. It's not necessarily the color that I want to go for. So they have the gray version. I don't even know if I see the other one here. This is a terrible selection. So I'm back in my car. That's my umbrella. An empty bottle of water. Alright. So I'm back in my car. This is what I got. It's overpriced because there was no sale. So I'm going to wait for a sale to get an adjustment. But I bought it now because I'm here and I don't recall seeing it online. But I'm still stuck. Like, I don't know what to do. Oops. We don't need that to come out. Put that back in there because that's a light color item. And I don't need nothing to get on this. Alright. Oops. And the bag ripped. So this is actually the one like I love the pattern of this, and I seen another pattern like, ooh, I am not in the right angle, like y'all was all in my grill. But yeah, so I seen another pattern like this on their website, but it was flowers. Not really here for the flowers. This is the one that I like, but I just don't feel like, I feel like this is just, the color is just like way too harsh. And I still have this rug, because this I feel, y'all see the Libra in me? It's just like, oh. Now this is also hotel collection. So I'm like, all right, well, then at least it should at least match. The yellow, they had one in there that was like more like yellow. I don't know. I got you all in my mouth again. I'm confused. I'm thoroughly confused. I don't know what I'm going to keep, what's going to look good. I'm going to go back online and look. Probably going to wait for a sale again because this kind of like messed me up. Because I don't want to pay full price. Not if I know I can get it for 40 to 60% off. Like, that's just wild. So, we're back to square one.